black girl nerds. Better shake your booties for black girl nerds.
So Anna, Brittany, thank you so much for chatting with me.
Yeah, thanks.
What I thought about this film in terms of why it was so relatable is kind of talking about that post-graduation life when you're realizing that you're not adulting correctly, like you're failing at life a little bit and it's not as, great as you thought it would be. Mm-hmm. Was there any kind of moments in your kind of personal career or journey where you had a moment where you're like, I'm not doing adulting right, like I'm not doing this correctly?
I don't really think that I started adulting until recently, to be totally honest. Like, after I got married and finally bought a house, you're like, oh, God, like, I don't have a landlord anymore that I can just call. I am my own landlord, and something is always going crazy. And, so I'm, like, recently adulting.
I had that a couple years ago where I've been acting my entire life, and I didn't know how to do anything else. And so I took a year and a half off of acting to just do other things, and I think that was the first time that I thought, what do I really want to do? What do I like? And trying to be an adult of, little things that you just don't like learn because other people are doing them for you, or you just are lazy, and then you have to learn them all. And it was cool to get to find out those two things.
So for you guys, obviously being kind of the last of the trilogy and getting back with the Bellas, how was that experience? And was it emotional, kind of getting through all of the takes and realizing, like, oh my God, this might be the last time we're going to be together?
Yeah, definitely shooting the last sequence, because it was a day that a lot of us actually wrapped. They saved that for the very end. So, the tears and the hugs and all of that emotion that you see is really us, feeling really sad about possibly saying goodbye to the characters. We're still going to be friends and, like, hang out and all of that, but we won't be shooting another movie together. So, yeah, it was, like, a really emotional experience, and I'm kind of in denial that it's the last one.
Aww.
Yeah, I mean, it was real tears and also just an ending of a chapter of our life. We've been through a lot together. I was in her wedding. Yeah. We've been living together. We've gone through breakups, all these different life things. And so it's kind of bigger than the movie. These are our good friends that we're also saying, like, see you later, too. Mm-hmm. Not necessarily.
Okay, ending on a positive note, because that was, like, very sad. Obviously, our site is Black Girl Nerds, so we kind of read about everything kind of nerdy and geek. What is some things that you guys kind of geek out over?
Oh my gosh, geek out over
murder mystery podcasts.
And I love those too.
And podcasts in general. I'm a podcast nerd, but I think I might have listened to all of the murder mystery podcasts that there are. I don't know if I found any left. I've listened to, like,
have you listened to Dear John? I know that's like a more popular one. Okay.
Yeah.
I have too.
That wasn't a murder mystery so much, but it was, I listened to, I love that stuff, which is a little scary, maybe.
I didn't know that about you, actually. That's really cool.
Well, because I like to constantly be thinking about something while I'm doing other stuff. Yeah. So, like, cleaning or walking my dog or whatever, you can solve the crime.
I love that.
I love that,
you
too.
You should play like a detective.
Okay.
In something.
What about you, Anna?
I kind of geek out over anything to do with puppies or dogs. There's this, like, Twitter called Cute Emergency, and I will look at it all the time because it brings me joy in the state of the world right now. And I'll, like, send it to my husband, and I'll, like, send it to people and be like, look at this dog falling into a pool and then, like, getting out. And I'm like, oh my God, isn't that amazing? So yeah, I geek out about that.
Thank you guys. We appreciate it.
Better shake your booties for black girl nerds. Better shake your booties for black girl nerds.